Hello everyone and welcome back to Farthest Frontier, looking at our completely refreshed storage area and also new industry zone with lots of room to build more houses. And yeah, we can now finally happily continue on to with the advancement of our city, of our village, and that would be my next town center upgrade. We are also, by the way, back to almost 300 people, so after the big smallpox outbreak in the last episode where we lost quite a few people, it's recovering surprisingly quickly. So again, and with that, as we can see, we have the population demand was not fulfilled for a few minutes there now, but we're close to that. And then it's just need 2 more large houses to also build, and then we have everything, right? So the goal is also not a big deal, and for that reason we still need to upgrade 2 more houses. How can we do this? Well, increasing desirability would be one of the big ones here, and we do have this whole area here that where we have more space now, right? So essentially I can continue then with more houses, and we do have a pub over there, the healer over here. I would still like to add a building that increases desirability. As far as I know, yes, we have 1 school over here. So the school would be also another building that is increasing desirability. However, we do have a high desirability in this region here as well. All of them meet the criteria. The only thing that's not being met is either the food type is not fine. Here the food type would be fine, but they do like candles and pottery. Pottery we have, so they have this, but candles, it's something that we lack. We only have 3 candles at the moment, yep. So this is a problem, of course, and candles we should work on. There is my candle shop. It's a bit further outside. So 2 things I would like to do with the candle shop. We can first of all move it a bit closer. It does not reduce desirability at all. So we can have this one somewhere over here then in this area. Let's move it. And we also need to assign 2 more people to this one. The well, we can move a bit further inside. So right over there, close to the smelter. And I will be able then to upgrade it as well. And I'm also moving the other saw pit, or what's it? The sawmill, actually, right next to this one here. So this looks better, I think. Transportation times are fine, by the way, even for the buildings that are a bit further outside. We do see lower transportation times thanks to having all the carts or the wagon shops that are delivering. And this compost yard actually does need something. 70. Oh, we're in the 80s with some of those fields. Let's go with this one here to increase it. This one actually has a surplus wheat, so it has more wheat harvest than actually predicted. There's the occasional crop disease, but it's not really hurting us that much. Very good. So the second is finished as well. 6 new villages immigrated and 4 were born. So with that we're at 39 again. And we should also be able then, yeah, we got 24 available to fully, restaff all of our profession buildings here. The miners, the work camps, the Wainwrights here for sure. 1 more blacksmith and 1 more tanner. So all of them are full again except the soldiers. So there's 12 people or 12 positions open for that. And we'll have to equip them again. Let's just check this out. We got lots of bows, that's fine. We got swords, that's fine too. And yeah, hauberks, we don't have that many. We got 25 heavy tools at the moment. I should probably slow it down on that production. So that would be in my blacksmith forge here. There we have it, right? So heavy tools, definitely a bit too much. Let's push it towards 2 to 1 to 1. And we're in the next winter again. 14 months of food we, by the way, have as well. Perfect. And the warehouse is also full now. What's stocking you up so hard? Flax. We got 2,400 flax in it right now. That is quite a lot. I think we need to tone down on the flax production. I don't think we have it here though. Nope. We have the flax rather on the other fields, and I think 1 will be totally fine for it, as we're having too much and it's clogging up my warehouses. There it is once, and there it is once, and I think that's it though. Here we can also tone it down. There we also have it, so that's too much, right? So at least from one of these fields, let's get it rid from this field here and instead have something that is providing food. That is better then. We really don't need that much flax. And also the candle shop, there you go. Let's assign 2 more people to it so that we have a bit of a, or that we have a higher production. And honey, we got lots of honey. Or wax, it's wax actually. We got 314 of that. Very good. More than enough. Also for the Parter building, let's assign more people to it. We still have 9 laborers available. Perfect. All of them can work in it. Just consuming clay. For that I will need to check my clay pits then. And we also have sick herds. I will need to assign a second person here because we also want to do slaughter, right? And this is happening rather slowly. And set the grazing. Be fine over there. Alright, the iron ore is gone. Let's destroy this mine. There's my sand pit. That is working good. Yeah, I think actually we'll need another clay pit. I can provide it here so that we have another deposit that I can make work right here at the outside of my city. There's another one. Perfect. We got 2 more clay deposits. That's great. And this compost yard can also fully work now. Fertilizing 2 fields. So let's use one of the newer fields because their fertility is not the best yet. Oh yeah, and that's cabbage and wheat at the same time. Might also not be the best option. By the way, how much grain do we have? 3,000 grain. And 1,600 flour. We can afford another bakery if I want to. Ratcatcher number 2 has been built for this area. Let's assign it to get rid of this these rodents. He will be quite busy. Let's also finish this block, so another road, and then we can have some more houses there. I could also move one of these houses to add another service building a bit more to the central area there. Desirability here is at 30. It's actually only at 5, I think, because of, yeah, the industry building. But here we got, this is quite the drop, right? 30 here and 5% here. I think I can add 2 here with 30% each. And here we're going to not build any house because desirability is too low. And we could also get rid of this road here that really does not serve a purpose. Move the garden trail. And then add another building in here. This well here we could also upgrade. We can afford this. This is also increasing desirability for the area. Move the other building a bit further down here so we have more room. And this one we could use for some garden. Can we squeeze in a park? No, a park is not working. Our garden is working though. And yeah, let's add a garden here. And then probably can squeeze in then a park here by the river, by the lake, right? So this is a nice location for a park really. And another garden trail here. Then some plaza. Right, so this one is turning into a riverside, another riverside, a lakeside park area for entertainment and stuff like that. Perfect, there you go. And now we have room for a small park right here. Surrounded then by probably some trees, maple tree we have. Just to beautify the whole area there a bit further. We have the stone. Let's also upgrade the roads here. To further, once again, improve the transportation times. And also this pretty long one that's 15 already. And then of course also within our storage area again. So this is permanent here. Oh god. So expensive. Oh, and the occasional bear attack coming in there as well. Very good. Look at what one bear is causing. A huge panic amongst my people. And yeah, next year we finally have everything that we need to upgrade our town center for Ironholm to the highest level, tier 4. And with that, well, 150 bricks, 3,500 gold ingots, 100 iron ingots and 100 wood planks a really steep price for this one. This will allow us further to upgrade more buildings. So a lot of buildings have actually the requirements to have a tier 4 town center. So with that, I'm going to make this happen. We only have 4 builders at the moment, right? Not that many laborers available anymore. The few that I have, I've also assigned them to soldiers so that we get 6 soldiers at least to protect our storages. And another work camp person here. There is someone dying, or someone just died recently, and in that case he's gone. And yeah, we also have some unhealthy livestock, but not that much anymore. So my barns are all looking rather good. Oh, and the upgrade would be available now for the barn, at least there. And population wise, we're still slaughtering cows en masse. We do need this, but this brings us or gets us the leather that we need, right, for selling it. With the leather I can make quite a lot of coin as well. Let's just check it out. Anything useful that we could get? Yeah, well, logs, actually, we are low on that, so I can purchase logs. That's always fine. Do you purchase something? As we can see, 300 leathers we have in store, so I could, for example, sell 100 for 1000 gold to get some of that coin back in again. With the rat catchers that we just built, let's assign a few more to the empty spots that I just had. For all the rat plague that we have there right now. And boy, we really do have it. There's lots of rats still in this area too, and in this area here for the market especially, that has not been covered yet. Let's just see how far we could get over here. Yeah, at least to get the root sellers in here too. They've not been affected by it yet, but it might happen, of course, at some point. And by the way, it's a new year. Where's the raiders? There they are. There they are coming from that side. Let's assign, or let's ring the bell right away. My soldiers should be going for this area then as well. And they shall try to breach my walls here now. 59 have been sighted, so they're all coming in from that side. And of course, as always, rushing right to my industry, to my storage area. And this time they will really have to fight 2 gates. I mean, they're really not the smartest. They could just burn down one of these palisades here. Instead, they just smash the gates. And also, did I say smartest? This driver here is also not really smart. Going right into the raider attack. But yeah, as we can see, they're dying rather quickly. From that side, we also see some of them coming in, trying to attack this side. They all just want to get to my vault, obviously. Alright, and some of them are smarter, attacking the wall directly. But it's not taking any damage, it seems. Not a lot of damage, though. Dying too. Yeah, I think this was... They really didn't do a lot there, I think. There's still some now here at the town center, so I will get my soldiers over. And the rest of them are fleeing, just like that, as they're getting crushed by my soldiers. I think this was the weakest raid so far that we had in recent times, because usually they do a bit more damage. Oh, actually there was also a battering ram, as we can see. Village was raided. The first one didn't do anything at all. The first raiding party. And that battering ram is interesting though, as we'll probably need to counter this at some point. The second raiding party actually looted 20 arrows and 2 bows. I wonder where. Probably my industry area. But as far as I can see, no buildings were destroyed in my industry area either, so yeah, that's that. And as we can see, one building was destroyed, there was a lookout tower, and the rest was just killed. Now, we do have one more interesting trader. We actually had 3 traders this year, and this one has stone for a very low price. So I'm going to invest a lot of coin into getting some 300 stone. And with that, what we can do right away is upgrading now these walls here too. 177 stone that costs me. But we can afford this, and that's going to be pretty important. As some of them were attacking actually the walls. And I would rather want to be secure next time, especially since they use battering rams now. And there we have it in all its glory, a tier 4 town center. So the highest level there is. There is no more upgrade for this one now. For Einholm, overall happiness 82. Some shoes are missing, but that's it. And, well, pottery, not really. We have full pottery supply. And with that, we can now also go for the highest upgrades then in my other service buildings. I think, yep, the theater would be one of them. So this one can go to the Grand Theater once I've got more coin. That's a really expensive building overall then. What I would really like to do for now though is upgrading the barracks to a proper castle. We can do this also with having the town center level 4. The next clay pit has been finished right over there, so lots of slots available. Let's activate all of them since another one actually went out, so we do need more clay and this one can resume its work. And yeah, also there it is, once again in all its glory, a beautiful big castle. The fort has lots of additional slots available here for any kind of people that we still could add as soldiers, right, to make our forces even stronger. Right now, though, I think we're fine, but of course we can think about that in the future. Another thing is then the wall here, and of course the question if we want to keep the fort right here in the city center, or if we want to move it a bit further outside and add some proper defense here for the town hall then, because I think the fort is not really shooting back all the time, right? Sometimes it does, sometimes it does not. The soldiers is what's important here. Let's actually put the soldiers back here in the courtyard. There they are. Some proper soldiers for our defense. And also let's upgrade this lookout tower here. And I think we could add another one. From time to time they attack my town hall directly. And then I would like to have some proper defenses. There is another tower possible here. Right in the center. And another thing that we have in the industry zone, we have lots of pelts. Not enough shoes though. And not enough linen clothes. So for linen clothes we have all that flax or willow, or what is it? Flax that we have, right? We have way too much. So I might actually just double my production of that. We already assigned a few more people to that. 2 more slots we can fill. Oh, okay, we're out of workforce there again to produce more. And then we do need a shoemaker again. We've deleted the shoemaker in the beginning since... actually, no, we did not. There should be still somewhere here. There's my shoemaker, the cobbler shop right over there, producing the shoes, but I think it's not enough. There's also no upgrade to this one, so I'm going to add a second cobbler shop then to this area, just so that we have enough shoes really. My poor people. And this one we can actually have, yeah, squeezed into this area there just fine. And let's just check it out. Logs, we have plenty of clays also coming in again. Wood planks, we might activate the other sawmill again. Yep, let's do this. Of course, we do need then the people. But then at least we have jobs available for anyone that wants to work. Yeah, there's the soyas now. But it's fine. There's more people coming in, I'm sure. Some villagers have been born, 5, and probably hopefully some... more immigrants, and as we can see, we're at the housing limit again. So I'm going to activate upgrades, right? So we should see, yep, there it is, the occasional upgrades again for houses, and then we can continue with some more houses. So here in this area, it's really full, right? So these houses have been built, and that's fine. And over here we have the market though with more space available. Actually have another one out here then. Wait a second, there we have houses, there we have a well, there's the road, and then we can have another house here, just fine. And also another block then here outside, close to that lake. 2 more houses, 3 more houses, and here. Or we have a service building here. Yep, let's have a service building here in the center, and rather have more houses than here. Let's build 2 there for now. And the road. And then we can have something here like a bakery. Do I have a bakery close by? There would be a bakery here, but that doesn't mean that I don't need to have one. And the healer hut is here. That is also very far away, so we could have another healer hut there or bakery. Either way, let's just wait it out for these houses to come up. And there we have it too, the manor, the highest tier building for my residents. Also the first buildings here upgrading now to tier 4. Beautiful houses then. These are proper houses. These are going to add more taxes to my pockets. And by the way, also this rodent problem here does not seem to go away. my rat catchers. There's no rat catcher for this area right now. They do cost me another 8 monthly cost, but we need one for this area too. They're really in every single centimeter of my town. Another rat catcher. Yeah, let's squeeze it in here by the industry zone, and he can work then in this area. Also, just in the town center, finally an upgraded healer hut is coming online. There you go. Significant size increase once more, and a brick house, a beautiful one. Allows me to have another healer position then available, and it's also increasing the desirability for this area once more, even though that's not really required, as desirability is already in the 90s for this area, right? So it's just really, really high. And yeah, there's a bit of a rodent problem, and the reason why they don't upgrade is because they still lack the third food type. For this, trying to counter this, I've also assigned a second person now to the market squares here, so it was only one before, and 2 of course bring in more food, and there needs to be 3 types of food available at all the time, right, for this to work, and that's how we can do this. And also this rat catcher here, please. Get it out there and assign it right away to this area, because boy, we have way too many rodents in the area. Yep, perfect. Also, these latest houses are coming up. There's one. Those 2 are still missing. And then we can have a nice road then to the second lake. So both lakes are actually connected now with our city, right? It's one full city ground going from one side to the other. And I think we've come a long way so far. Oh, and there we also have an invading army that demands payment, 600 gold, or they will attack. I think in this case we could pay them, or I mean, money is not really an issue. Let's pay them. It's not a lot of gold. Those were the raiders. We could have probably also just killed them, but paying them off for once is not the worst thing. I don't mind at all. And yeah, I think we've come a long way so far. The city is alive. We are getting to the tier 4 houses now. City center is looking good. We should do some more upgrades, I guess. And then we continue onwards here. Stay tuned.